Kalmar, Sweden. Gino Red along with Anders Thunstrom bringing you coverage of the men's Swedish Open final between Jansen of China and Vladimir Samsonov of Belarus. They split the first two sets. We're now in the third set, and Vladimir Samsonov leading 10-3.
Samsonov had picked up his game here, and you can see this a nice rally, which is more or less killing the point with a very nice forehand topspin straight. Difficult shot to make.
Huge comeback by Jansen in that second set. He just really had to win it. Obviously didn't want to fall back 2 sets to love. But now Samsonov really moving Jansen all over the place.
He does, and here you can see the typical scenario of the entire match so far. Jansen very close to the table, being the aggressive one. Samsonov taking a step back, trying to maneuver Jansen by playing the ball in various directions.
Are you surprised by that Samsonov has actually taken a step away from the table?
No, I think that's more or less Jansen is forcing him to do that in order to keep up in the pace, to give him some extra time to read the ball and to return. So I think that's the right tactics from Samsonov, and since his physique is allowing him to do that, I think it's the right way to do.
I guess the only upside is because he's got such a long reach, he can step a meter back and still get to those balls, because if you're a shorter man and you step a meter back like that, somebody like Jansen's going to start using the edges of the table and take you out of the game.
Oh yeah, and if you're shorter, you need to run a lot. Like we said earlier, Samsonov reads the ball terrific in the game. That's one of his strengths. So even if you think the rally goes very quick, it looks like Samsonov doesn't move. But the fact is that he's moving before Jansen is playing.
And he just got a major break there, just caught the edge of the table.
Oh yeah, now he's playing like Samsonov doing his best. Very solid, no mistakes, and everything on the table.
And Anders, he's got a 15-3 lead right now. Now he can get overly aggressive and take some real risks. It's kind of a miscue.
That's right, and yeah, it's like you're saying. I think now he can play relaxed in this set. I think there will be more or less an earthquake if Jansen should come back in this one.
Jansen's trying to prove us wrong. 15-5, and now watch Samsonov just take his time to go over and get the ball. He just loves to slow the pace down on that.
Nice forehand topspin though of Jansen. You can see it's almost side spin the reverse way, which means that the ball is going away from Samsonov. Very nice struck by Jansen.
We're in the third set here of the Swedish Open final in Kalmar, Sweden. Vladimir Samsonov of Belarus took the opening set 25-23. Jansen took the second set 21-19, and Samsonov with a huge 16-5 lead here in the third set. Samsonov got a little bit surprised by how quickly that came at him. You see him backing off, trying to get his body out of the way, but it was too late to react. 7-16.
Very often when you play against long players or tall players like Samsonov, where they can reach the ball in the corners, very efficient tactics is to play it just into the body, which means that the big body has to move and trying to catch that one. It's not that easy for big, tall guys like Samsonov.
8-16. Nice little backhand flip, and you can see Jansen a little disappointed with himself. He just caught tape, but you really can't be blamed for that. It was that close.
Yeah, once again, Jansen is putting pressure on Samsonov all the way with his quick forehand attack. You can see there is Samsonov is able to take the first two, but can't make the third one. And that's the way how the Jansen has to play all the way. Quick, aggressive table tennis, like that.
17-10.
He has not given up this set yet. You can see that in his emotions. He will go for this set even if it's very difficult to score at the moment.
Oh, no, Jensen just got caught going the wrong way. He was moving to his right, and Samsonov just put it to the left side of the table, and there was just really no chance for Jensen. Goes into the net, and now he is in a deep hole. Samsonov leading 19-10 on serve. 11-19.
Yeah, Jensen need to even huger comeback in this set than he had in the second one. And that will be difficult against Samsonov, I would guess.
But he's going to give it every shot. 12-19. He's really got to go 5-0 on his serve. He's up 2-0 on his serve.
He's on his way again here.
13-19. We saw him do it in the second set. Can Jensen overcome the odds to take the third set as well? Long. A costly error. Now it's set point. Vladimir Samsonov of Belarus with an opportunity to go up 2-1. Goes into the net. Jensen still alive. Second set point. 20-15. Third set point now for Vladimir Samsonov.
Normal case, I think Samsonov can clinch the set in his own service. I think anything else will be a huge surprise.
Jensen is long, and it's over. Vladimir Samsonov wins the third set 21-15, and with the victory takes a 2-1 lead in the Swedish Open final. Jensen made the big comeback in the second set, just didn't have enough to do it again in the third set. We'll be back with fourth set final of the 1997 Swedish Open. China's Jensen facing Vladimir Samsonov of Belarus. And right now, Samsonov is in control. He won the first set 25-23, lost the second set 21-19, came back to win the third set 21-15, a set away from the championship. Gino right along with Anders Sundstrom, and right now Jensen has really got to clamp down. He fell behind the second set, but he made the comeback. Fell behind the third set, could not come back. He can't afford to fall too far behind here in the third set.
No, and I think he has to improve and raise his standard of the game, because Samsonov will not go down in his quality of the game. It's rather opposite. He will improve all the time. So Jensen is up to a bit of a task here if he wants to turn around this match.
Jensen is more of an emotional player. He goes in cycles where he gets hot and cold, whereas Samsonov is starkly different in that he is just very, very steady. He doesn't get hot, but at the same time, he doesn't get cold either. He's just a constant.
That's correct. And Jensen has to try to play the quick balls on Samsonov as much as possible, and also trying to get space for his forehand topspin. If he can get that in place, I think he has a chance.
If you've been following our coverage here on the Pro Circuit Tour, you know this is stop number 13 of 14 stops on the circuit. One final stop, and that is in Lyon, France. And then the top-ranked players, the players the most, having accumulated the most points throughout the first 14 stops, will then go on to play in the $210,000 Hong Kong Grand Finals, the richest event in table tennis.
Beautiful receive by Samsonov, which completely surprises, and Jensen no chance.
The opening was there, and he got it there.
Oh yeah, beautiful done.
Samsonov into the net. Leads 5-3.
That receive also show how important it is to play in both corners against the penholder, because penholders wants to play their forehand attack from their backhand corner. That's their favorite position. So once in a while you're playing the ball wide in the forehand corner, so they really can't go in advance.
And look how far back Samsonov is away from the table.
And
Jensen's just backing him up.
that's right. Jansen is so aggressive, so Samsonov have no time to really be in front.
Great placement. Just terrific placement by Vladimir Samsonov.
Yes, he's doing it once again.
The crowd here at Kalmar is appreciating it. Jensen trying to get Samsonov off his game with the serve, but then he goes into the open court. What can you do about that?
It's like you're saying, great played by Samsonov.
Right at the body. Point. Samsonov 7-4. Good rally. Jensen trying to hang in.
It's a good rally, and it's also a quick one. Look at Jansen, how quick he's moving his arm. It's unbelievable.
Long. Jensen's not going to be happy about that. You can't make that kind of an error against a player of Vladimir Samsonov's ability. Long again. 9-5.
Nice rally, and actually Jansen making some very good backhand blocks, but it's not enough because Samsonov is playing his backhand final shot in the stomach or close to the body. There's no chance for Jansen to recover that.
Jansen to the net. He trails 5-10. Now, we mentioned players accumulating points. On the upside, Jansen, by making this final, even qualifying for it, even if he doesn't win this final, has already clinched a spot in the grand finals in Hong Kong. And it's such an important tournament for Vladimir Samsonov, who came in number 17. Remember, only the top 16 make it in. Samsonov will move up the standings because he's reached the final. If he wins this final, he'll virtually clinch a spot in Hong Kong.
And he also clinched a quite important title in the table tennis family, because the Swedish Open tend to have quite a good status among the tour.
It's a very prestigious event. (6-11) Jensen. 7-11. (8-11).
Now is it like you're saying, you know, he's in a hot streak again, where he's making points very quickly, and the gap, which was very big before, is now only 3 points.
And we've seen Jensen already twice make these big comebacks.
He was pushing that net out. Bit unlucky.
Oh, and Samsonov just keeps on coming. Jensen now finds himself in deep trouble. He trails 14-8 here in set number 4. Trails 2-1. Net and wide. 15-8. And Anders, Jensen is in big trouble.
Oh yeah, he's in very big trouble, and I think it's going to be very difficult for him to come back in this match, simply because Samsonov is not giving away any points. So if he wants to turn this around, he has to make his point by himself, and it's actually 17 points he has to make now.
Long. 17-8.
I think Jansen realized this is almost over. He must, first of all, he must take 5-0 in his own service, and I think he has to do it very quickly, and then trying to somehow getting the rest of the points.
It's really frustrating when you realize even if you go 5-love on your service, you're still in a deep hole.
That's right.
9-17. But you said earlier in the match, I guess you've got to just target the small victories and not worry about the big picture. And there's 2 small victories. He's 2-love on his serve, trails 10-17. 11-17. And there's that streaky play we mentioned by Jansen. He's 3-love on this serve. When he's hot, he's really hot.
That's right. See if he can follow up with another 2 points, because then it's match again.
3-love on his serve. He trails 11-17.
Yes.
4-love on his serve. He trails 12-17. Jansen must just shake his head and say, where was my game a few minutes ago when I was falling this far behind?
Yeah.
No, he just missed the edge of the table, so he goes 4-1 on his serve and now trails 18-12. And service goes to Vladimir Samsonov. And Samsonov is in the driver's seat, obviously.
Jansen had that point in his pocket as well, but missed the high ball.
Good reaction by Jansen, but Samsonov keeps coming, wins the point, takes a 19-12 lead.
Nice rally, which Samsonov is also putting some pressure on Jansen all the way with a lot of good, solid forehand top spins. A lot of spin on that ball.
Oh, into the net. That hurts. 20-12. Set, match, championship point. Samsonov goes wide. 2013. Samsonov looking for his first title on the pro